So Chris Carden is producing a movie. It's called A Runaway King, and it's about the slave revolt. So he has a Kickstarter campaign. Make sure I post it so y'all can check it out if you're so inclined to donate. It's appreciated. Shout out to my man Rob Morgan. The Photograph made $12.2 million in that first week. So, Black man, you did your thing.
Yeah, I saw people talking about that. They were saying it was good.
Very good.
I didn't know Issa Rae was
Very
in it. You
good.
didn't tell us that part.
Robert Glasper did the soundtrack.
Okay.
So, get a chance to get a hold of that soundtrack also. Make sure you check that out. And then a salute to a 103-year-old woman who is still helping run the Virginia Pie Shop she opened 7 decades ago.
Oh, damn. What kind of shop? Oh,
A pie shop.
Oh, pie shop. I thought you said pie. I was about to say, well, damn.
Mary Woodruff and her late husband James first opened Woodruff Store, Cafe, and Pie Shop in the tiny unincorporated town of Monroe, Virginia in 1952. And 70 years later, the shop is doing better than ever. And she, at 103, still runs it. So, hey, man, that's
super producer. That's
right
why
there,
I say.
You know what I mean?
You charge your
that's
batteries.
It right there.
I'm not making it to 103.
I hope I can make it to 110.
I'm not.
I'm trying to stay here for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Why y'all on me?
Look, that's all right. We'll party for you, dog. You know what I mean? If you don't want to do it, we'll just go ahead and
Listen, I got a few more
you.
shout outs. Listen, East St. Louis is in the house. Terry L. Duncan. Let's
All
big
right,
up
all right.
East St. Louis.
No doubt.
And then my cousin from the Bricks, Chemo Thomas. What's up, cousin? You don't know my cousin.
That's my family.
You don't know my cousin.
We grew up 2 houses away from each other in the
No,
project.
you didn't.
Drop the mic.
How you gonna tell me?
How
fool?
you gonna tell me?
Listen.
And the fight.
Listen, yes. Remember,
Here on Let's
we go to
Talk About
six,
It.
See what you did,
afterwards
Chemo?
we'll
See, it all starts with you. No, all my family from the Bricks love them.
You know what? Also, shout out to Quincy Craft, Barry Butts, Robert Day, Will Weston, Ronald Brown, and Oshman Oden, who are checking in tonight, and some others. So, make sure you check in. Larita Beasley, thanks for checking in. It's a party, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a good
and
one.
I always say this show grows and it grows and it grows. And what year are we in? Because I'm not that good at public school
5,
math.
bro. You in 5.
5.
Yeah.
Dang, it's been that long.
Is it really?
Hmm?
How he knows and you do not know? You were.
I'm gonna ask you the same question. Why you on me?
No, but it don't seem like that long.
Ellen was like, I'm an OG on this show.
She's like, yo, figure that out.
Figure that out.
I've been here.
Right.
Go rewind the tapes. Find out how many I've been on.
Right.
That's a while.
5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Sure.
listen, but it's fun doing this. But actually, I look forward to every other Thursday. The drive is a beast, but I do like coming up and
No doubt.
sitting here and having fun as you do. So, all right, super producer, what we got? You got anything?
Not really. But you know what I do want to talk about?
What's that?
Because now I'm about to hit 50 soon. So just getting your health in order. And the reason I said that because before I would consider myself kind of healthy. But in 2017, I had to get on steroids. So I was on steroids for a year. And then, I gained a lot of weight. But then as soon as I came off the steroids, I was on hormone pills for almost 8 months.
Oh, wow.
So I've gained so much weight within the past 2 years. And my energy level really pretty much is sunk. So I was trying to figure out what to do. I was taking all these vitamins, all these things, and nothing worked for me. So my niece said to me, Auntie, you should try what I'm trying. And I'm one of those people, I just don't try everything. But I'm on this thing called Thrive. I have a patch. I take a protein shake every morning and these vitamins. And this is the first time I felt energized.
Wow.
And everyone who was on the program keeps saying, after 3 days or 5 days. No. No. Took me about 10 days before I actually felt the difference. And again, that's because I've been on so much medication the past 2 years.
Okay.
This is going on my 4th week, and I truly can say that I just placed my other order for next week. Just to see, how I do after one more month. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to try something else. But right now, it seems like it's working for me. And the reason I said it is because between the lack of sleep, working all the time, about to hit 50, and gaining all this weight, you know, it's depressing. You know, it's depressing. You start feeling down on yourself. And when I look at my grandkids, I'm like, Dad, you know, I want to be here for them.
Right.
You know, I know it's important to be here for your children, but I want to be here for my grandkids too. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to tell, you know, maybe set someone out there, you know, if you're feeling some kind of way, if you're going through something, or if you feel like you gain a lot of weight, or, you know, you have no, you know, like motivation, try to find something out there that's going to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Try. Because at least you can say you tried and it failed. You know what I'm saying? Versus not trying and feeling down on yourself. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to get back to where I was at one time. So,
Right.
Okay.
Fight. Listen.
just my health.
Right. Fight.
Maybe
Right.
I'm
That's
working
good
on
stuff.
trying to get some downtime. That's my biggest thing. Downtime.
No, listen, 4:30 every morning. Here's what I do, and this is post 50. Before I was 50, my regimen was a little different, but at least 4 times a week, I'm up at 4:30. Right? Yeah, I know. By 5 o'clock, I'm in the gym. The first 10 minutes in the gym is strictly stretching to keep my body like limber, and then I do 3 miles of some type of cardio.
Okay.
Where I could measure it. Then I do 2 uppers and a lower. And I change my cardio each day of the week, from the ropes to the medicine ball to the bike with the handles that go back and forth to the jump rope. I hit the heavy bag, and then I go home. I get on the couch. I do a protein shake, and when I get to work, I drink my I'm gonna show my age a little bit, but a V8 Fusion, right?
Oh, wow.
I should put my
Have
pinky,
you had your V8
right? I
today?
should put my pinky in the air, my Fusion, right? And then of course I take a battery of vitamins. I do, and that is my religion or my regimen.
Wow.
For the week. And look, I give myself one sliding day. That's why I said 4 versus 5. So any morning that I get up and say, you know what, bug it, I ain't going in, I give myself 1 day for that.
But you know, I want to say something to you. While I was on the steroids and stuff, I was working out. But unfortunately, like my doctors were saying to me, because I had to go to 2 different doctors while I was on it, that some people body just react differently. You can work out and not really gain as much, and then some people just, it doesn't matter, you're gonna gain.
Right.
And it's funny because now that I'm off all the medication, I have all this energy. I haven't worked out, but I have lost a few pounds. But my reason for doing it was, first of all, is to get some energy, and as of past week or so is to lose weight. So I have been putting on I use Leslie Sampson on YouTube, and I've been just doing it like either in my basement or in my living room because I have other ones.
It's a crawl walk.
Go ahead.
Crawl, walk, run. Yeah. Like Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
When I retired from the military, I said, you know what? I'm done with this working out thing. This whole PT, right? And so from October to January, I didn't hit the gym. I went from like 217 to like almost 240, like that fast.
Wow. Wow.
That it was that fast. I would look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, yo, what is going on with you? And so then I just went hard. You know, for a guy, we could test boost and take stuff down off you pretty quick. But ever since that one little lapse in time, I keep with my my regimen. I do. I think the moment I stop moving, I die. So
yeah, I think that too. I think you do always have to have some physical, some physicality to your day, especially if you're in a kind of occupation where you're sitting all day. You know, you're not moving. Right. Then you don't come home, you don't work out, and after a certain age, everybody's metabolism changes. But certainly for women, it's there's other things that go on in our body. Things just our hormones are not acting the way that they used to act. So we have to. You gotta just stay on top of that.
Right.
908. State your name.
Hey. Jim Ski.
What's up?
What's going on?
Y'all, let's talk about it, Jim Ski. Real quick, big up to Nicole Franklin. She's watching too from the Franklin family. There's a bunch of them. Terrence and
Indeed.
Yeah, Brian. But what's going on, Jimsky? Would you like to add, Brian? Jimsky. Hello. Jimsky.
Maybe
He'll
he'll mute
call
by
back.
mistake.
Yeah. All
Do you
right.
hear me? Do you
Yeah,
hear me?
we
yeah,
got
we
you.
can
Yeah,
now.
right there.
We thought you butt downed us. I was like,
No.
what's good?
Recently I lost my baby brother to cancer.
Sorry to
Oh,
hear
my
that.
And in the
condolences.
process of losing him, I had to nourish him for the last 2 years. And it was amazing to me. My sister Jamina put me on to it because so many things that we eat causes cancer. If you start reading the back of your labels of your processed food or your canned foods or different food, you'll find out over a long period of time may cause cancer.
Wow.
The FDA doesn't really look at it as a cancer-causing item because it's in low dosage. Let's say you was eating mashed potatoes for 25 years, and there's an element in it that causes cancer. The FDA won't mark it as down as a cancer item. They just mark it that in low dosage may cause cancer. So in the process of, nourishing my brother, because I'm the chef, feeding him, I found I couldn't feed him anything. It was just hard to nourish him because so many things that we are used to eating, we've been prescribed for eating for years, and low dosage cause cancer.
Okay.
So I developed a very bad taste about food, and I'm a chef because it's a conundrum for me. It's a problem because I realize now that everything that we've been consuming, and I'm 53 now, consuming over my lifetime, is going to have a negative effect on me somewhere.
Right.
So I was 330 pounds. But it don't look like it because I'm 6'5". Y'all know I'm tall. So it don't really look like it.
Right.
But when you go to the doctor, he tell you you're obese, that you should be 220, which is probably impossible to be unless I'm really sick. You really take a look at it. But my brother, in the process of dying, made me change my thought process on eating. And I found out eating after 7 o'clock is bad for everybody because it doesn't give the body a chance to heal, rejuvenate, to fix itself. And if you understand how complicated the body is, the body will store food to the next day because you didn't give it enough time to burn it.
Gotcha.
It takes a certain amount of energy to burn fat in your sleep. So let's say you work a lot, you only sleep 4 hours. You didn't give your body enough time to start digging into the food that you ate, and you carry it over to the next day. So after 6 months, 2 years, 3 years of working, eating like this, you're storing a lot of fat, you're storing a lot of stuff in your body that you can't get away from just dieting. And I keep telling people, dieting is a change of philosophy. It got to be for Americans because we have access to everything all the time. It's not like you live in Africa, lights go out a certain time, and no one's cooking, no one has food. No, we in America, when you could just call on your phone and someone bring you something to eat, 12 midnight.
Right.
So it takes a certain type of discipline to lose weight. I mean, it for me, it came on the end of my losing my brother and starting to hate food. Now I can burn, I can cook with the best of them, but I don't enjoy eating because I know the damage that it brings. A lot of us, and you know how we are as black folks, we eat for every occasion.
Yes,
Funeral,
we do.
wedding, birthday party, get together. It's no reason we don't eat. We eat all the time. We drink all the time. We're festive people. But you got to take in consideration what it does to our body over long term. We're supposed to at least get 70 years out of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we're not getting that because of our food. Go in the back of your soup container, Progressive, and just look. Once you see a word that you're not familiarized and you have to Google, watch what it says.
Yeah,
Pay
why
attention.
I don't eat like stuff like
Wow.
I've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
stopped
don't
eating
even.
like canned stuff, and I don't even eat fast food. And when I tell you I don't eat fast food, like it's been at least 15 years since I ate some fast food. You know, I don't drink
Congratulations.
soda.
lying.
I don't, and I don't drink soda because we weren't raised on soda. You know, because my mother didn't buy soda for us. You know, so